Grab any club you like to start with. Let's say we start out with our wedge or our pitching wedge. I'm gonna pick a target. That's the number one thing. If I don't pick a target on the range and I just blindly hit out there, when I go to the course and now all of a sudden I have to pick a target, everything falls apart. So if you don't want it to fall apart on the course, we need to practice as most efficiently or as most realistically as we do on the course. So always pick a target there. Always go through a little bit of a mini pre-shot routine. You don't have to step back off the ball and all that kind of thing, but pretend like each shot counts. And what I like to do is keep a point system. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a target out there around the target, around the flag that I'm aiming to, that I want to hit it in. Let's say with a pitching wedge, it's 10 yards to the right or 10 yards to the left. And if I can land it in that zone, that's a good shot. I also want to hit it fairly solid when I'm doing that. So I'll make a few swings with my pitching wedge here, and I'm going to try to land it in that zone. Doesn't matter where the zone is, I'm just going to pick one in my mind and make a swing. All right, now as soon as I get one into that zone, I hit a nice straight shot there, I'm immediately going to switch clubs. As soon as I hit one good shot, I'm going to switch. I don't want to keep on hitting good shots with the same one over and over again. Again, your ability to play well on the course is not how many times in a row you can do something, it's how easily you can vary what you're doing, or how easily you can switch from club to club. So now I'm going to grab a different club. I'm also going to switch my target. On the course, you never hit to the same target more than once in a row unless you hit a ball out of bounds, but you definitely don't want to be doing that, or in the water. So I'm going to aim to a different part of the driving range. I'm maybe going to visualize a hole on the course that I would be hitting this club on, and then I'm going to make another swing, and again, give myself a zone. With a driver, it's going to be a bigger zone. With a pitching wedge, it's going to be a smaller zone. You can adapt that to your skill level. I don't want to pick targets that are so small. This is also something called the challenge point. Also a lot of motor learning research on this. I don't want to pick zones that are so tight that I can't complete them, or so big that I complete all of them. You want about a 60 to 70% success rate on these. So again, once I pick out that new zone, I pick the appropriate size of that zone, then I'm going to make another swing and see if I can hit that target. There we go. Now I'm going to hit another club. As soon as I hit one good one, I'm going to switch clubs again. A driver, a pitching wedge, maybe even mix it up a little bit with a chip shot. Take a little break between each swing, step back out, take a little bit of time between the balls if you want to. Those are going to help these things to transfer much more efficiently to the course. You're also going to notice a couple added benefits with this. Number one, you're going to play better because now you're practicing what you really need to be good at. Number two, you're going to be able to more accurately judge how big of a zone you can hit into consistently. So if we hit that 15 or 27 irons in a row, we start to get the feeling that we can hit into this tiny little area. We go out to the course and we aim right for the flag and we knock it over in the water. When we're doing drills this way, we're going to say, okay, I need a zone about this big to hit my 7-iron in on the first try. And now I know which flags to go for and which times to lay up and play a little bit more conservatively. So again, let me recap on these drills. You follow this and I promise you it will transfer to the course much more efficiently. All the motor learning research shows that. We're going to hit one shot, has to be to a specific target with a specific zone we're going to hit it in. As soon as we hit one good shot, we're going to vary clubs. Never pick the same target twice in a row, and never hit more than one good shot in a row. Vary those clubs up and pick an appropriate challenge point or appropriate difficulty level to where you can be about 60 to 70% successful. You follow those tips and your range sessions are going to turn a lot more into your real game. You're going to play better on the course.